Ever wondered how to transform your living space into a reflection of your personality without breaking the bank? Well, you're not alone. The beauty of DIY home improvement is that it's not just cost-effective, but it also allows you to flex your creative muscles and achieve a sense of personal satisfaction. Today, we're diving into an easy-to-follow DIY home improvement project that's perfect for beginners and seasoned DIYers alike. Keep watching to learn how to take on a DIY home improvement project with confidence. Before diving into the world of DIY, it's crucial to choose a project that suits your skills, budget, and time. Let's consider a few factors that can guide your decision process. Firstly, skill level. If you're a novice, start with something simple that doesn't require many tools or advanced techniques. For instance, creating a DIY bookshelf can be an excellent start. Secondly, cost. Consider the materials you'll need and whether they align with your budget. A bookshelf made of reclaimed wood, for example, can be a cost-effective and environmentally friendly choice. Thirdly, time. How much time can you dedicate to your project? A bookshelf might take a weekend or two to complete, so ensure you have the time to commit. Lastly, usefulness. Choose a project that you'll find useful or that adds value to your home. A bookshelf offers storage and can enhance your home decor. Once you've chosen a project that suits you, it's time to gather your resources. The success of any DIY project hinges on having the right tools and materials. It's like trying to cook a gourmet meal without the right ingredients. You might get something edible, but it won't be what you had in mind. Similarly, starting a project without the right materials and tools can lead to unnecessary hiccups and frustration. So before you dive headfirst into your project, take a moment to do your research. Understand the materials you'll need and ensure you have them all. There's nothing worse than being halfway through a project and realizing you're missing a crucial component. Now let's talk tools. While specific projects may require specialized tools, there are some that are handy for most DIY projects. A good hammer, a set of screwdrivers, a measuring tape, and a sturdy ladder are just a few examples of the essentials. Remember, preparation is key. By gathering everything you need up front, you can avoid delays and ensure a smoother process. With the right tools in hand, you're one step closer to making your DIY dream a reality. With preparation out of the way, it's finally time to get your hands dirty. The DIY process is a journey, not a race. It's about rolling up your sleeves and immersing yourself in the task, step by step. Let's use our DIY bookshelf project as an example. The first step is always the layout. This is where you'll measure and mark where each piece should go. Precision is key here. Remember, measure twice, cut once. Next, you'll move on to cutting. Safety should be your top priority. Always wear protective gear and make sure you're comfortable with the tool you're using. If you're using a saw, for instance, ensure you've mastered the correct technique before you dive in. Once you've cut all the pieces, it's time for assembly. This is where you'll bring your project to life. Start by attaching the sides to the bottom piece, then add the top. Follow this by inserting the shelves at the marked positions. Now onto the finishing touches. Sand the edges, wipe away any dust, and apply a coat of paint or varnish. This stage gives your project its character, so don't rush it. Lastly, there's cleanup. It may seem like a chore, but it's an essential part of the process. Not only does it keep your workspace tidy, but it also prepares it for your next project. Throughout this process, it's important to remember that every DIY project is unique. What worked for one may not work for another. Always refer to the instructions specific to your project, and don't be afraid to make adjustments along the way. Patience is crucial. You might encounter unexpected hurdles, but don't let them deter you. Persistence will get you through. And when things don't go as planned, that's where creativity comes in. Remember, the key to a successful DIY project lies in your patience, persistence, and creativity. DIY home improvement doesn't have to be a daunting task. Remember, it's all about choosing a project that suits your skill level, gathering the right materials and tools, and following through with the process. Starting small is key. As you gain confidence, you can gradually take on more complex projects. This way, not only do you improve your living space, but also your DIY skills. So are you ready to dive into the world of DIY and transform your living space? The choice is in your hands.